And so, subconscious, tell us the process about Jess experiencing being a lightsaber. How was that going to start for her?
Jess has been feeling that she's going to ascend earlier in November. This is correct. She's going to get a crystalline body earlier than most. And she'll be coming down to Earth with a big group of people, so many, to help humanity heal before their ascension in December.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And how is she going to experience the upgrade into her crystalline body?
She is going to believe, she's going to say, wow, I look dope. She's going to love it. She's going to feel very, very humbled. She's going to feel amazing. She's going to feel so much weight. She's just going to feel so much weight lifted off her as she steps into a crystalline body. She's going to love it.
Fantastic. And is there anything that you would like her to do now to prepare herself for this role?
We want Jess to just keep doing what she's doing. She's been working really hard, and we're so proud of her. Just keep infusing her love into the water that she drinks. She's been doing that. And we want to thank you, Jo, because your sessions have helped her immensely. She has really upgraded in the last few weeks. We're so glad we pushed her to see your channel because you have helped her so much, and she adores you.
I can feel it. It's very overwhelming. Thank you so much. And I'm just so excited to be able to help her and everyone to be able to know that all of those messages and sessions were in training and helping them for an incredible role. And I'm so honoured and so excited for them all to experience this.
She's very excited, and we are too.
So to confirm, this was part of her life contract?
Yes, this is part of her life contract. I just want to tell her, we just want Jess to know that a few months ago she was crying. She was saying to us, oh my God, please don't make me come back down to this earth again. Please let me be please let this last life be it. And we just want her to know that this is it. This is her last life as a third dimensional being.
Thank you so much. And in terms of her location when she's going to do her service as a lifesaver, where is she going to do that location?
New Zealand. She will be in New Zealand. She will be able to help her family because she feels really guilty that she hasn't been home. She feels really guilty that she hasn't been able to see her family.
Okay.
And she's really excited to be able to spend a bit of time with them before all of this happens.
Yeah. And how have her family been coping? Do they want her to feel guilty about her living in Australia right now?
No, not at all. Not at all, babe. Her mum loves it. She's living her life, but her mum is just so worried. She's worried because Jess has woken up and her family haven't, and the stuff that she says to them, trying to wake them up, they think that she's gone a bit mad. Especially when she talks about Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's a conspiracy theorist, and she feels that they think she's gone a bit loopy, but she's just trying to get her message to them.
And I understand, thank you. And does she need to advise them or say anything to them before the broadcast? I mean, can she just let things unravel naturally?
She can just let things unravel naturally. She's tried. She's asked her mum to watch some documentaries, but her mum hasn't. So Jess has felt like it's her responsibility to get them to wake up, but it's not now. It's her responsibility to make sure her energy is balanced and her vibrations are high. So it's not her responsibility anymore to get her family to wake up. She just needs to enjoy the show and just be there for them afterwards.
Fantastic, thank you. Yes, and the responsibility of her wanting to help them really is when she's in the crystalline body, so she can just enjoy what she has right now.
Correct. She can just enjoy what she has right now, because very, very soon everything is about to change.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Because she had airline flights booked. Is she able to still come home on the 3rd of November?
Yes, and she's worried. We know she's worried about having to quarantine. She's not going to have to quarantine, so she can stop worrying about that.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. And so she can just, she was worried that she would be on the plane and she would be upgraded. So tell us, how is she going to experience the upgrade, please?
She won't be on the plane. She will be in New Zealand. We're getting 2 weeks, New Zealand for 2 weeks. And then we're not showing her how she is going to be, how it happens, because she doesn't want to see that. She doesn't, because she's scared that it's going to look like she's been killed. She doesn't want to be killed and it hurt her and then her get upgraded. She's worried about that. All we can tell her is it's not going to be painful, it's going to be liberating. But she doesn't want to know the exact events of how she gets beamed up, as we say. So we're just going to let her know that it's going to be very painless and it's going to be okay.
Thank you. And so now that she can feel that it's going to be okay and it's going to be painless, now is she more interested and curious to know how it actually does happen?
She doesn't want to know. All she wanted to know was, is it going to be painful? And all we're going to tell her is no, it's going to feel great.
Okay.
But we can give of 2 weeks from when she lands in New Zealand.
Okay, thank you so much. And where is she going to be witnessing and watching the broadcast?
She's going to be in her house in Melbourne. So it's going to wake her up. She's going to look out her window and see beautiful lights. And she's just going to know that it's time. She's going for coffee, and then she's going to go and watch.
Fantastic. Okay. And what would you like her to know about the broadcast? Is there anything that you would like her to know?
We believe Jess is emotionally ready for this. Jess is part of the Q movement, and she got exposed to a lot of the horrific stuff that had been happening to humanity regarding the children, the sacrifices, the eating, what was underneath the Vatican. So there's going to be a little bit of, it is going to be sad for Jess, because only on the part because she is going to feel all the emotions of everyone else, all the shock. But there's going to be a sense of relief for Jess, and she's going to be relieved, but she's ready for it. And we're just going to tell her to grab her popcorn and enjoy, because all the times that Jess has tried to explain to people about what's going on, they've just laughed in her face and told her she's a conspiracy theorist. So there's going to be a sense of relief, and we are very excited for her.
Fantastic. Wonderful. And she was wondering if part of her galactic family is Syrian.
Yes.
Can you
She
tell
is
us?
part of the Syrian galactic family.
Mm-hmm.
She found this out in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been protecting her. She has been very well protected. We are so proud of her. And we love her so much. We love her immensely. And we will be seeing her again very soon.
Nice. And so the lightsabers can be Syrian and Palladian.
The lifesavers can be a mix. They can come from 3 different galactic families.
And the people that were watching the videos at the beginning, they were drawn there because this was their part of their role?
Yes. They would, the ones, a lot of them were getting very emotional because they knew that this was their life purpose.
Hmm. And is this given information that they've been preparing for something bigger than they were even expecting?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Was that confirmation that they were experiencing something bigger than they were? The people listening to the videos, confirmation that there was more than they were expecting?
Yes. They can, that was a confirmation for them that what they have always thought, because the ones the message resonated with, they have always thought that they were put on this earth for something bigger. And that was confirmation that, yes, they were. And they've been preparing for this, and we've been preparing them, and they can rest assured that their time is coming, and they have a huge mission to fulfill, and it's such an honour for them to fulfill this mission for humanity.
And in terms of location, will there be any other lifesavers in her area?
And now, getting 4 in her area in Melbourne.
Okay. And what about her area when she's in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, there's 2 in her town, in her small town. She's come from, her town's quite small. And there's 2 in her area. There's 2 in her area, but there's 2 in her specific area that she will be working with.
Okay. And so, great. And they will just find each other.
They already know each other.
They already know each other in this lifetime.
Yes.
And does she know the person now? Are you showing her who it is?
Yes, it was one of her friends she went to school with.
That's going to be nice so they can connect with each other that way.
Yes.
Are they still in contact with each other now?
They're still friends. They go, whenever Jess goes to a home, they always catch up. Yes, they're still friends. She will catch up with her when she goes home.
Nice. And do you want her to start talking and connecting about this lifesaver role to the other person, or just let it be?
Just let it be for now, because this girl, she's getting her upgrades now. So she is going through a couple of phases, and she will, after the broadcast, she will be ready.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And can you confirm with Jess were the blue beings who visited her in her meditation the Syrian blue beings?
Yes, they were the Syrians. Yeah, they were the Syrian blue beings. They were activating her the first time she saw them. They were activating her. That's what that blue light was that she saw.
And that was in 2018?
Correct.
Fantastic. And is there anything else you want her to know about her life on Syria? Sorry.
We've taken her there. She knows. We took her there during a meditation once. We took her into a room which was a rose quartz room, and we gave her a healing. She remembers this. She met 8 of us. She met 8 of us. She felt at home. She missed us. She said she missed us a lot. We really, really missed her too.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, and what was the significance of her seeing the big oak tree in that big field when she meditates?
The oak tree represents the tree of life.
Fantastic.
In the big field that Jess loves being out in nature. And that field is just a big field of grasses where she feels most at ease and at home. She loves sitting in the grass. She loves rolling around in the grass.
Fantastic. And subconscious, will the broadcast she has been thinking?
Jess is getting the 19th. She has been seeing the 17th. She's confused. She's confused now. She's getting the 17th and the 19th. The 17th, she's seeing John F. Kennedy Jr. So she's getting 2 different dates. We are giving her the 19th.
Fantastic. And in terms of the dam, the Three Gorge Dam in China, does it have to go? Is it correct? It has to be.
Yes, it must go. It's going.
Yeah. Okay. And is it the people that are going to leave, either send or die from that flood in China? Are those people the most highly vibrational people, or are those people the most lower vibrational people, or is it a mix?
It's a mix. Some of them are very high vibrational beings that have been put there at that time to teach, to guide the lower vibrational beings.
Thank you. Sorry, I know that question, but I just wanted to understand. I know it has to start somewhere. I just was really curious why there.
We are happy to answer.
Okay, thank you so much. And then what will Jess's family be doing on the new earth?
Community work, helping the community. Jess will help them. Jess is going to help them. They'll be helping the community. They'll be helping with the food that Jess will be growing.
Yeah, fantastic. And they won't think that she's crazy or going mental after the experience, will they?
No. No, in fact, they are going to, after the broadcast, they will feel a bit ashamed, but when they shift, they are going to feel so happy that at least someone in the family was able to see everything before they were able to see everything.
Yeah. And in terms of when Jess is doing the light saving work, will she not only be able to help her family but her whole community?
Yes, she will help everyone in her neighbourhood.
And how will she feel doing that job?
She feels so honoured because she feels like she feels like this is what she was meant to do. She loves helping. She loves helping. In fact, every time that Jess watches a superhero movie and she sees a superhero helping humans, she feels very emotional because she feels like that's what she's meant to do. And she will just feel so happy. And she will feel like it's the biggest gift to her to help them.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And people will just be so excited and so amazed to see her. How will people view her?
They'll be very amazed that the ones that knew Jess before, that know Jess now, will be honoured to be in her presence. They will feel so happy that they know her on a personal level, and the ones in her community and the ones that didn't necessarily know Jess here, that didn't necessarily know Jess before she enters into her crystalline body, they will just feel so overwhelmed with the loving energy that Jess is pouring out to them, all the wisdom she will give them. They will feel very honoured and very happy to see her.
That's fantastic. Thank you. And so it is very exciting. And how will her parents truly feel when they see her in her crystalline body?
They feel so proud, and so happy and excited. Her mum always knew, her mum knows that there's something special about Jess. And when she sees Jess in this form, it will just confirm it to her that she always knew there was something special about Jess, and she loves her so much, and she's so proud of her.
Nice. And so the feelings that she has about not being home, it's all going to be totally made up, and she has nothing to worry about, and she can release that guilt.
Yes, she can release all guilt.
Fantastic, thank you. And how will the sister feel when she sees Jess?
She will feel a bit guilty that she treated Jess in such a way, but she will also feel so happy that Jess is just giving her so much love, the kind of love that no one's ever given her, because this is why she is the way that she is right now, because she's projecting feelings and emotions that she feels in herself, and Jess is going to be able to pour so much love into her. She's hugging, Jess can see, we're showing Jess, her sister hugging her. I'm just so happy.
Oh, that's so fantastic. Oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. Fantastic. Okay. And so subconscious, she felt that JFK Jr. was connecting in with her. What would you like her to know about that, please?
Yes, this was JFK Jr. JFK Jr. is very connected to the light. He is very much a light worker, so is Donald Trump. Jess is very much connected to them both. So when Jess meditates, she knows, she gets a sense when somebody needs to talk to her. And she knew when John F. Kennedy Jr. needed to talk to her. And she went to her special place, and John F. Kennedy Jr. was there. And he told her some things that we can confirm. So yes, that was JFK Jr. that she saw, and he'll be revealing himself very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. And she rest assured, she wasn't just imagining it. She is very good at tapping in. So she was able to tap in to speak with JFK Jr. and she's spoken with Donald Trump before as well. She has been shown how they do the project Looking Glass. and how it's related to the QMAC. And she's very happy about this. Now she knows that she's not mad.
Fantastic. And so just to confirm that he's still alive, but he can energetically meet her in a meditative state?
Correct, he's still alive. He's behind this, he's a big name behind this Q plane. That has been in the making for so long. And she is able to connect on a higher level in her meditative state, correct.
Fantastic. That's so special. Thank you so much. And she got a sense of some tents being set up yesterday when she was outside. What would you like her to know about that?
Yes, so we gave her that as an example, sort of like an analogy, as per se. So we let her see that, and she decoded it very well. She decoded it as tents being set up at an event before a show happens, and she was correct. She was correct, and she was correct in thinking it was an example as we are getting set up for the broadcast.
Fantastic, thank you. And she had a dream that she was told that she was going to be executed this weekend by hanging. What was that experience?
This weekend, Jess will be releasing a lot of, actually from now, Jess will release a lot of unwanted and heavy baggage. So that dream is her killing off, as we could say, killing off all the rest of her negative and unwanted baggage and emotion before she gets upgraded to a crystalline body. So the reason why she was able to stay so calm when execution was mentioned is because she knew that it was just her getting rid of all of her dead weight.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And she would like to know more about her eyes and the brown-green specks. What does that refer to?
We gave Jess these eyes because we wanted her. And this ties in with Nikola Tesla. We know that she has a big connection to Nikola Tesla because the universe, to do with the universe, we wanted her to have eyes that look like the universe because the universe is inside you. The universe is inside everyone with vibration, frequency, and energy. So we wanted Jess to know that she can always tap in. Every time she looked in the mirror and looked into her eyes, she knew that she can tap into her energy, tap into the universe, which is why she feels so connected to Nikola Tesla, because Nikola Tesla always goes by vibration, frequency, and energy. That's how he lived. So yes, Jess feels very connected to Nikola Tesla because the universe and her eyes look like stars at night, which is why we wanted to remind her that all she needs to do is look inside and all the answers will be inside.
That's so perfect. Thank you. And can we ask for Nikola Tesla to come in and give a message to Jess, please?
Yes. You are so connected. Yes, it's true. All you need to do is look inside of you. You will find the answers. The key to the universe is inside of you. And you know this each time you look in the mirror. You know that you are so loved. You know that my work was always on frequency. And I did my work through energy and vibration and frequency, which is what the universe lives on. And I'm so proud of you that you've tapped into this, and you are giving all your friends messages that I am so proud of. You encourage your friends to look within. And that's what I encouraged all of my friends and my family to do. You feel isolated, as did I. And I just want you to know that isolation is a beautiful thing because it allows you to go within, and you have gone within. And you will help humanity in a sense, in the same way I helped humanity. And you and everyone watching this channel now, please just remember the answers are within. Believe in yourselves. Believe. Stop doubting. Stop doubting yourselves. The world is full of self-doubters. I'm so proud of you all because you have all woken up. You've all helped others wake up, and that's what my teachings are about. Helping people, showing people the way, showing people there are better ways. And you're all a collective of love and light and energy and frequency and vibration. Learn. Just learn. Learn to live off the vibrations that make you the happiest. I'm so proud of you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That Jess is going to be so honoured to hear your message to her because I know she's such a huge fan and connected. Is there a reason why she's emotionally connected to you when she sees your image?
We're connected. We have been connected in a past life. I showed Jess some of my teachings in a past life, and she's been in awe of them. She's been in awe of me ever since.
Oh, it's fantastic. Thank you so much. And thank you for your message today. I really appreciate every time we connect.
Thank you.
Okay. And can we ask, please, subconscious, why does Jess feel so connected? Why is she connected to Trump and JFK Jr.?
Jess is connected to Trump by blood, by Trump's mother. She is a McLeod. from Scotland, and Jess's grandmother is Emma Clark from Scotland. She already knows this. They come from a family of alchemists, and Jess feels very honoured to be in this bloodline. And Jess is connected to JFK Jr. in a way where, in the same way Donald Trump is, she feels just connected to how much of an amazing and beautiful man and being he is. And she's proud of him, and she wants best for humanity, and she just wants to help him in a way with this plan. She wants to be involved.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And she is involved, isn't she, with her life-saving role?
She is. She's very involved. She's very involved, and Donald Trump and JFK Jr. know this. They know how much she adores them. They know how much she adores them, and they know she is about to embark on a humanitarian mission, and they're so proud.
Fantastic. And did you say that she's going to be one of the first to be upgraded?
She will be, along with a group of about 1,000. About 1,000 will be upgraded before, and then they will enter their crystalline bodies, and then they will come back down to help.
Fantastic. Thank you. And do you get a sense of the number of overall that will be upgraded first and earlier to the crystalline bodies?
We're showing Jess 15,000. She doesn't know. She doesn't know if she's doubting that. She doesn't know if that's the right answer, but we're giving her 15,000.
Okay, that's totally fine. Thank you. Yeah, time will tell. And you were saying how she was showing how the Looking Glass project, how that actually works. And what can you say to us about how that actually does work?
They use QHHT with it. So they're able to map out different scenarios. They're able to map out different scenarios and different timelines and different outcomes to different events. So when they know of a timeline, when they know of an event, they'll use QHHT, they'll use practitioners, they'll use lightworkers, psychics, as you would say. We're just going to give you an example. Psychic, we don't really call them psychics because everybody has that power. We just call them beings. But they map out all different timelines. They do map out different scenarios and different outcomes. And so Project Looking Glass is them knowing each outcome of the event and trying to keep humanity on a timeline where the best outcome will occur.
Thank you. And how come there's no big name practitioners that are sharing this information about what's about to happen with the lifesavers and the broadcast and the Ascension shift to New Earth this year?
Because a lot of the big name practitioners are now working off ego. They are too concerned and not concerned, they're too infatuated with how many subscribers, how many followers, how many views their videos get. They are now sticking to one narrative. They're not open to the possibility of a change. So they're not given all of the information, and they're not being genuine with their followers. So they have already decided what they want to say before they say it, before they get the information as per se, which is the information that they already want to see. So they're not open to receiving the full information because they're not going to absorb it.
And so when the broadcast happens, for example, how are they going to be able to explain that to people who are looking up to them to give them the information like Dolores would if she's still alive?
Some of them will say that they are sorry and they didn't actually realize, and they will take responsibility. But a lot of them, and you already know, Joe already knows because her and Jess are talking about two of them before the session started, they will act like they already knew and that they weren't allowed to give this information. They will act like they didn't want to hurt their fan base, they didn't want to hurt their followers, but in true fact, they had no idea, and they actually they knew about it, they weren't open to receiving it. So they will try and cover their footsteps, as per se.
And after the broadcast, when everyone's been slightly upgraded more as well and will be able to use their intuition more, how will people deal with people lying to them in the future after the broadcast?
People will use a lot of discernment because they're getting upgraded so much. People will know who's lying to them and who isn't. In fact, a lot of them already do, because a lot of people listening have already stopped listening to a lot of YouTube channels and a lot of light workers, quotation marks, because it does not resonate with them anymore. And that's the same with Jess. She doesn't resonate with a lot of the channels that she was listening to because she just knows that they're not genuine anymore. And that'll happen to a lot of people. They will know, they will feel it, they already can. Their intuition will be very much heightened, and they will be able to call bullshit, and people won't be able to lie anymore. And it's happening very soon. And the only channel that, and we say this with absolute joy, the only channel that Jess resonates with right now is with your channel, Joe, because we are giving you all this information because you are so open-minded, and excuse our language, but you don't give a fuck what people are going to say. You don't care because you're just worried about getting the truth out, and that's who we give our messages to. And we're so happy and we're so proud of you, and just know that the trolls that were trolling you, my God, they're going to be stuck here, and you don't need to worry about them because we will take care of them. You don't need to worry, and we're proud of you, and please just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And so we did mention a name where, well, I'm not going to say it, but Jess knows that we were asking because Jess used to listen to the woman. So it's just confirmation that there's the reason why she doesn't resonate with her anymore is because.
Yes, Jess is calling bullshit. and for good reason. This woman is acting off ego now. She's too worried about, she's not genuine anymore, she's not raw. She may have been at the start and she was merely a stepping stone. And in fact, Jess actually forgot how she came across your channel, and she thought it may have been from a Twitter feed in Twitter, but it was actually someone posted a link to one of your videos in her comments, and that is how she came across your channel. And we did that on purpose, so Jess could see how the difference between your channel and her channel. You are so raw, and you speak from truth, and you speak it from your heart. And yes, this is very much a big confirmation that that woman is she's been infiltrated. She's not speaking from the heart anymore. She's very much too interested in doing interviews, and she doesn't believe in us. She mocks the Galactics, and she makes people feel bad if they do believe in them, and we don't, we don't appreciate that, because yeah, she's trying to make the people that do believe in Galactics feel bad, and we are very much real, and you can believe in us. And yeah, we don't appreciate her trying to turn people away. And yeah, she's not speaking from heart anymore.
Okay, so it makes sense for Jess to listen to her at the beginning when she was true, but then is it a good learning lesson and confirmation for Jess that she does have such good intuition, she knows where she should be going navigational wise?
Very much so. It was a brilliant lesson, and we've been giving Jess these little lessons along the way, and we've been preparing her to use her own discernment, and she's doing it very well. I was about to say her name, the woman, but we won't. But she was a very good learning curve for Jess to use her intuition, and she's been doing that very well. We've been upgrading her a lot, and yeah, she's been using her bullshit radar. Yeah, we're very happy about that.
Fantastic. And earlier you said that there's going to be 3 groups that can be combined and mixed for the lifesavers. Are you able to tell us which 3 groups they are?
Yes, we've shown Jess the Pleiadians, the Sirians, and the Arcturians.
Okay, thank you so much. It was very exciting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there any other information that you know Jess really wants to hear from you that we haven't asked?
Jess has just always had a knowing that she was meant for something really, really profound and amazing. And she always felt that her thinking that was her thinking that she had a big ego and she was up herself. So she kind of pushed it to the side, but she's always had this knowing. And she's right to believe that this knowing is true, and it wasn't her ego talking. It wasn't her it wasn't her being up herself. It was us. It was us letting her know that she is meant for something bigger, and a lot of you are. Most of you are, in fact. And don't feel like you are up yourself, and don't feel like you have, a big ego and you're full of shit and you're full of yourself. If you believe that, it's a knowing, and a lot of you are meant for something so much bigger. So we would just like Jess to know that she is, and she always has been. She's very special, and a lot of you are. And we're just so, so proud. And the time has come, and she's just part of something so much bigger. And we just want you all to know that all of these messages that come through, they're so genuine, and have faith, believe in yourself. We know that sounds so cheesy, but believe in yourself. Just have a little faith. You're all going to be so fine, and we are so proud of you, and we've been watching you, and humanity is going to a much better place. You've all got such a bigger purpose here, and it will be fulfilled very soon, and it's time for you to just relax and save your energy and go and buy some popcorn and enjoy what is about to be and enjoy what's about to come.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And in terms of Jess and my connection, have we had a past lifetime before?
You and Jess have been friends in past lives. You chose to connect at this point in this lifetime because you wanted to connect again when you were both vibrating so high, and you wanted nothing but love for each other. So you've been very good friends in past lives. You were very best friends, actually. You were very, very close, and you were known as the funny girls. You've both got a very good sense of humour. You're very you don't take things too seriously. You don't get offended easily. You can kind of just take bullshit on the chin. So you've both chose to connect at this time because you knew that you knew you'd have nothing but love for each other, and you're very glad that you've connected now. We're very happy that you two are now connected. It's very happy, and you've got such an exciting time ahead of both of you together.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So we'll be able to connect and grow things together on the new earth.
Absolutely. You'll be so happy. You'll be so happy. We're showing Jess you two just you just laugh all the time. You guys are such dorks. You just take the piss out of each other. It is just so good to see. It's just so funny. It's so funny. Yes, so we're very happy for you to connect on the new earth and just have fun.
Fantastic. And I just love how much the people who have found the YouTube channel are connecting to each other, and it's like a big extended family. It's just such a blessing. That's why I think it really disappointed so many people when the trolls started finding us.
Yes, and you're all contracted to connect at this point. You're all connected, and you all chose to come together. You took one for the team, Joe. You were the one that stood up and said, I'll do it. I can bring these people together, and we were so happy that you did that. And you've really brought everyone together, and you've fulfilled such a great thing. And this was part of your mission as well, to bring everyone together on this channel. And there's a reason. There's a good reason why only the select few people came onto this channel. And as with everything, you're going to get the trolls, because everyone's still living in third dimension, and all the trolls that come in, they're still in that 3rd D mindset, and they don't understand. And that is just, the trolls won't be ascending, they will be staying, and they have more lessons to learn, and that's okay. And they will do their best to bring everyone down. But the thing is, you're also protected now, and you've all done so much to raise your vibration and raise your frequency, and it's just so amazing. And She's just got so much energy running through her because she can feel everyone, and it's just incredible. She's loving this, and yes, so the trolls, just it was disappointing to see them, but as with everything, you know, it's a lesson. And it was a lesson to you guys to see how you reacted, and a lot of you just kind of brushed it off and thought, oh my God, get a life, which is what we wanted, which is just fantastic to see. So you're all raising your frequency so much higher. It's so amazing.
Yeah, I felt like the comments just sort of stopped the trolls in their tracks, and everyone that needed to listen to the sessions could freely without the lower vibrations eating into it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a huge reason why the comments needed to be turned off, because a lot of people were getting distracted. They were reading the comments while listening to the videos, and we want people to connect to the videos. So, you know, if there's no comments to read, there's nothing to get distracted by, and that's, yes, a big part of the reason why, and it's working. So, Joe, we would love you to keep the comments off because the trolls are gone and people are rising their frequency, and we are just sitting here loving it. So, this is great. Fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah. I felt liberated and free when I removed those comments. My goodness, the comment option, it was fantastic. It was wonderful. And I just know people love the work and resonate with the work, and that's exactly how the work should be. There is no need to acknowledge that to me. You know, it's all good. I know. It was just, I just want everyone to know that I still love them and feel for them, when the good people who are there, who deserve to be there, who have been so diligently upgrading themselves when it felt like no one else was on the same path, it was a challenge.
Absolutely. It was a big challenge, and we could feel that, but people, they've been upgraded now. So, you know, we've been shooting in like little laser beam upgrades to everyone. So it is really liberating, and yeah, people are starting to wake to their mission, and you know, it's only upwards from here, and there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to worry about. There's only, yeah, this channel has served as such an amazing platform to us as well, not only to all your beautiful listeners, but it's helped us because we've been able to upgrade people while they're listening to you, because they're feeling the love, they're feeling the vibrations, they're feeling the beautiful frequencies emitting out from not only everyone else, but from you as well. And it makes it easier for us. And with the comments off, we can't get any trolls in, so it's sneaky and we love it.
Me too. Fantastic. Wonderful. And is it because of my lifetime as a Notarian that I've chosen this other life, this other experience to help people?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Is it my Arcturian lifetime part of the reason why I'm helping people at this time?
Yes, yes, it is. You've always helped humanity, and you've always had a humanitarian mission in each lifetime to help people, and it's very much your Arcturian galactic family bloodline, shall we say. Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's just interesting to discover one's life. It's fantastic. I really appreciate that. Sorry for the personal question. Is there anything else you would like Jess to know before we finish?
Don't worry about personal questions, because we just love to answer them all, and we like everyone to feel reassured. With Jess, oh, she's ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready. she's feeling the love, she's feeling the energy, and just keep your eyes on the 19th and be ready. Just know that we're here. Even if you can't see us, you can always feel us. And we know Jess always goes outside and waves up at the clouds and says hello, and we can see that, and we love that. We always have a giggle to ourselves because we know that she can't see us, but we know that she knows that we're there. And we always give her a little wave back. So thank you for that. We do love it, and we love you, and this is what you were made for. You're preparing. We've prepared you. You've prepared yourself, and just know that this is it. This is the time, and this is everything you've been waiting for. And we will be seeing you, and you will be seeing us very, very soon.
Fantastic, thank you. And how is the upgrade to her body going right now that you're performing for her?
Very good. She's got pins and needles in her arms and her legs, and she can't really feel her hands right now because there's so much energy going through it, and she's getting little jolts here and there, and we're healing her, and she's feeling it. She's feeling all fuzzy, and she's loving it. So she's good.
Oh, I remember that session. It was fantastic. When the petitioner tried to bring me out, I was like, no, leave me here. It was so good.
She's loving it. Oh,
I love it. And so in terms of her right wrist, what is happening there, and can you release any tension and pain? She doesn't need to be consciously aware of that pain now.
Yes, we've released that for her.
What was the purpose of that?
The purpose of that was her trying. She's right-handed, so we needed to show her that she can't control everything. She has to let some things go. She can't control everything in her life. So she needs to learn to let go and let things be. So we put that in a form of pain in her wrist. So she wasn't able to use her wrist or her hand to control things as she could, as she was able to. So it was a lesson for her to stop trying to control everything and just let go.
Fantastic. And with all the information you've been able to give her today, she will definitely be able to release so much worry and concern, considering you've just given her so much confirmation and beautiful clarity for her.
Yes, she can now release, and we're releasing that for her. It's going. She doesn't need to worry about anything. She can just enjoy her coffee, her morning coffee. We're also releasing her doubts, because Jess is a very, three-dimensional people call it, a fitness freak. She loves to work out. She used to be a personal trainer a long time ago, because she wanted to help people, and she feels guilty if she misses a couple of days of her workout, but she needs to know that that is okay. She's not going to turn fat overnight. She was so fit, and because her gyms are closed, she's done very well with keeping on top of eating healthy. Jess is a vegan, so she only really eats organic fruit and veggie anyway, which we're very proud. We're happy that she does that. It's helped us a lot with the upgrades, because it's helped us get rid of a lot of heavy metals that are not an organic food. And when Jess lived in Thailand, she ate a lot of meat that was processed, and it's helped us. Her being a vegan now is just helping her release so much. So we're very, very proud of her. And what we just wanted to know that she can let go of all self-doubt, because she's not going to turn obese overnight. She can miss a few days of a workout. She needs to preserve her energy anyway. We know that working out makes her happy, but we also need her to know that if she feels like it's a chore to go and work out, then she doesn't need to. She can just continue enjoying her morning coffee and doing things that make her happy, and she will be just fine.
Fantastic, thank you. Yes, it is very important for her to conserve her energy and respect that. So she'll understand and she'll listen to your messages with due diligence and be a good girl.
Yes, she needs to be a good girl. We agree.
Thank you very much. I just know it is very important. It just seems like with all of the lightsabers that I've been working with, the rest and not overdoing it is really important.
Yes, it's important to preserve your energy, and because we're giving you upgrades, you will feel fatigued. Everyone getting upgrades listening now will feel fatigued, and it's important to rest because you're constantly upgrading. Think of it like a baby. Babies are that's why they need so much sleep, because constantly getting upgraded. You know, they need to learn to walk, they need to learn to talk. They're constantly getting upgraded, and it takes a lot of energy, but it also gives you a lot of energy. But you need to rest and let your body rejuvenate in order for you to function at your peak. So please just preserve your energy, get all the rest you need, put on a favourite movie, do what makes you happy, but don't spend time in a fear-based mood. And we know, scanning this channel, scanning the listeners, we know, don't you worry about that some of you are still thinking that this new world order is going to come in, and vaccines, and you're listening to people that are talking about getting vaccinated. You're not going to get vaccinated. You're not going. You are so protected. We're not going to let anything bad happen to you. The new world order is not happening. It got cut down a long time ago. It was planned a long time ago, and we stopped it. And there's nothing for you to worry about. So please stop living in a fear-based mindset. Please know that we love you, and we would never let anything bad happen to you. Anything bad that may happen to you is simply a lesson. And as we all know, if you learn one thing from that lesson, it was meant to happen. So just rest assured knowing that you are all protected, and we are protecting you more so now than ever, because you're all about to ascend, and we want you to be excited, get happy. There's nothing to fear. Get rid of the attachments, any emotional issues that come up, anything that gets you triggered. Ask yourself why. Try and find the root cause of it. Why did that trigger me? Say it out loud. And then call upon us. We can help heal you. So just know we love you. We love you all, and there's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. Once you get up to 5D, my God, you're going to look back and you're just going to be like, what the heck was I doing down there? Why did I sign up to go down to that school? Because I tell you, it is one of the hardest schools to sign up to. Earth school is so hard, and we are only the bravest of souls come down here. a lot of people reject and don't want to come down here. So you learn a lot of lessons down here, and we are proud of you all. And now it's time for you to enjoy, reap what you sow, enjoy everything that you've learned, because you're about to embark on the best journey you could ever dream of, and we are waiting for you, and we are ready, and we're so happy for you all.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And can I ask a question that feels really indulgent, but Jess and I were talking about it before. Is this one going to be okay?
Absolutely.
It's going to lower the tone. We were wondering about the Kardashians and what's going to happen to the children.
Sorry, can you repeat that? It cut out a little bit.
It's probably because of the conversation topic changed to be such a dramatic gossip trash. The Kardashians, what will happen to the children of the Kardashians?
The children aren't their children. It's not their children. So they will be well looked after. As we all know, clones cannot have babies, and Kanye West will help. He was shown just the word godfather. He will be like all of their godfathers, and they'll get a lot of help from us. They will ascend to the new earth, and they'll be well looked after. So they'll have beautiful lives. They're innocent. They're very, very innocent. They're going to be very happy, and we're excited about that.
So glad. And in terms of how long, when did the original Kim Kardashian, when did she leave the planet?
2013.
My goodness. That's a long time.
It's a long time. That's when she got cloned. She got cloned in 2013. She only left the planet. She only left the planet a few months ago. She and her sisters and her mother. They go on.
Did they all know that they were going to?
Sorry, did you say executed?
Did they all know that they were going to be executed, or was it individual situations?
They all knew. There's military tribunals. It was all very fast. As soon as the military tribunal started, they knew it was all over.
Goodness. Okay. They didn't have to like watch each other die, did they? I don't know why I want to ask that.
They didn't. They didn't have to watch each other die. They did it individually.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can send love and healing to all that needs it.